Wildcats starting five: Joe Romaine, Chad Pearsall, Ryan Vermeesh, Brent Saylor, Matt Fabian. All those have varsity experience. The Winged Lions go with Matt Martin, Chad Difebbo, Danny Burke, Chris Flick, and Mike Curry. Tonight's officials, your buddy Rick Fertig and Tom Blackwell. That's an experienced crew right there.
Both of them up top there, along with Springford. They're in the top three in my top five on the Monday Morning Quarterback. Starting off very, very well.
And
Randy Reber sneaking them out early on.
He beat some good teams.
Yes, he has.
Most recently, Boyertown.
It's nice to see a beautiful new floor over here at Father Doyne as well. Nice hardwood. There's Vermeesh.
Puts up a jumper. That one rims out. But there's a good rebound. And the putback eventually. Brent Saylor working the offensive glass.
There's Randy in the middle of the triumvirate there with Matty Gaynor and Lou Hoffman. Sweet Lou.
Pius now also facing a straight man defense.
That's Martin, number 20. Martin played for the Trojans last year. Back at Pius.
We've got an early foul, a whistle. There's Ted Snyder, head coach of the Wildcats.
There's a foul on Joe Romaine already here in the first minute of play.
Non-shooting foul.
There's Difebbo, the quarterback.
Martin launches a three-pointer off the front of the rim. Fabian grabs the rebound. Pearsall forces a pass. It's picked off by Difebbo. Pearsall gives chase, but Difebbo finishes very nicely.
Well, again, he's going to round up in the basketball shape quickly. We saw Shawwell and the guys from Pottstown the other night, and they still weren't at 100%. Difebbo looks pretty good there on the first steal and take coast to coast.
Officials conferring, make sure they got the call right. The traveling violation. Blackwell saw the traveling violation before the foul. Before the foul.
Yep.
Good job by the officials. Make sure they got that one right.
Well, you have two veterans out there. You're not going to get much better than these two guys in Pennsylvania. Rick Fertig and Tommy Blackwell have been around for a long time. They do college games. Very well respected officials in the state of Pennsylvania, particularly in District 1. Pius doing a good job running their offense. A lot of motion, a lot of cuts.
Try to get it inside to Flick, but it's picked off. 2-2 ball game. Romaine tried to go baseline, partially blocked.
Look at Fabian.
Yep, offensive rebound.
He's a maniac, man. I'm telling you what, he does not stop. You talk about a guy with a motor that does not stop. It keeps running all game long. Keep your eye on number 13.
Well, O&J as a team is working the glass very hard. As Flick makes a good move to the bucket, just can't finish. That's a very nice move.
There's Fabian running the floor. Again, he can beat some of the big men up and down the floor. It's really going to be good for him.
His fadeaway there. That is a tough shot.
Yeah, a little force job there.
OJ's up two.
Matt will look at the tape and say, man, I shouldn't have shot that one.
Chris Flick works his way into the paint. Drops one in the bucket, his first field goal.
Now they got a nice new floor, but now they got to fix all the lights in the scoreboard there.
That one number is tough to read.
I'm going to have to talk to Rock D'Amelio about all that.
It's like Pius showing a little zone action
they are.
right
A little
now.
matchup. Oh, nice steal by
Great
Curry.
Steal.
Yep.
Good hustle by Pearsall.
Pearsall steals
Looks
it right
ahead
back.
to Fabian, but it's picked off by Kirby.
See, in this small floor, you can really catch up. Looked like Fabian was wide open ahead of the pack there, but Curry did a nice job hustling back.
Exactly what I was thinking. You know, we make sometimes a lot of the size of Father Doyne, but it is a decided advantage to someone who plays here all the time.
Yep, no question. Yep, there he walked. Walked the last time, and Ted Snyder said you missed that one, but you got that one. That's Danny Burke, number 21.
Still tied at 4, 3 minutes into the contest.
Now looks like a man. Randy going to mix him up a little bit.
Fabian working on Curry. Can't finish. Good position that time by Pius.
Yeah, Fabian, I don't know. I couldn't tell from the angle whether he could get it off the glass or not. He shot it straight in. I think those shots, you got to go to the old John Wooden textbook job. You got to kiss it off the window.
There's Burke.
Uh-oh.
Errant pass. Goes into the stands. There's a turnover by St. Pius.
Randy Reber doesn't like the intensity right down there at the offensive end. Defensive end, I think they're doing pretty well.
Absolutely.
Offensively, they look a little shaky with the basketball. This guy wants to get off a little bit offensively.
And there he does it.
Yep.
Chad Pearsall has his first field goal.
He's still only a junior.
That's unbelievable.
Yep.
And Fabian.
Yep.
And Brent Saylor.
And I'll tell you what, they got some nice junior high school players too. Now my son playing junior high ball for Springford. O&J has some nice athletes over there playing hoops.
I'm anxious to see their gym. You've got to get over there soon.
Very deliberate.
Chris Flick had an open shot, decides to move it inside. He's double teamed, so Mike Curry picks it up and puts it in the bucket. 6 field goals scored in this game, and 6 different players have scored them.
Yep, good balance. That's what we talked about in our opening, Richard.
Joe Romaine drives in. He's fouled and makes the bucket. Joe Romaine has his first field goal.
That's a good strong take by the guard. There you see the interior pass. There's Curry, squares up to the bucket.
Quick release.
Hello, boy, Peanut. Oh, that's Livy up there. I'm sorry. I'm so used to seeing Peanut up there in the little crow's nest. That's Liv.
Yeah, Livy's got him about by 2 inches.
She's not afraid of heights either. Uh-oh. Thought he shuffled his feet out there a little bit.
To Martin. Martin's shot. Down the well it goes.
That's Burke.
That was Burke on the shot?
Yep. Burke's 21, Martin's 20. They look a lot alike. Martin's playing out front of this zone. Give you some size out there.
There's Brent Saylor muscling his way in. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, he's fouled.
He does have some good strength inside there as he just powered up through everybody. You sure he's only a junior too? No, he's a senior. Saylor's
oh yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
Okay.
He used to kill us in the Wiley.
Oh man. Danny Burke picks up his first foul.
And Saylor converts. He now has 5 in the ball game. But I'm reading that scoreboard right. It's 12-8.
I believe you're right, Richard. That's it. We'll get him straightened out over here, Father Doyne. One step at a time. We even got a new table to work on this year. How about this? Turnover, and you know, Pius can't do that. Randy Reber not happy. He needs a TO, Richard.
That's probably a good timeout. His team not real intense at this point. He's going to take a 20-second timeout with 2:38 left to play in the first quarter. You're watching Pac-10 basketball on PCTV.
Feeling a little claustrophobic in your home? Interest rates have slid to their all-time low. Don't just keep hanging on and waiting for something to happen. So get into the swing of things. Call me, Terry Musser. You'll be glad you did. I know I will.
There's one of your tennis buddies, isn't it, Richard?
He is. Good tennis player.
Didn't he play up at Kutztown?
I think so.
I think he did play Kutztown.
4-point advantage for the Wildcats.
Uh-oh.
Pearsall turns it over. Difebbo again on the break. He cannot convert, but will go to the line to shoot 2. Joe Romaine has picked up his second personal despite his pleading.
I love it. I've yet to see a basketball player not complain about a foul. I mean, they could rape a guy, hit him over the head, bust him up, bleed him up, and they still have the palms up in the air. What'd I do? What'd I do?
2 free throws coming for Difebbo. Romaine will exit the ball game. Number 20 is in. He is not in our program.
Yeah. Is that Jasper?
On the roster.
That looks like a Jasper.
We'll find that out. Check that out.
Oh, a little short with that one.
There's Fabian with another board.
Man,
strong
I tell you what,
board.
yeah, he did. That was
He
a
gets
nice
up
strong.
there
Yes,
quick.
he does. Yep.
I'm sure that's Jasper because they got to put 10 in the roster. And
Foul on Curry inside.
Sailor goes up strong again. First personal on Curry.
Well, he's got some size to him too, some girth. You know, he's just not a tall, thin guy. He does get some muscle inside. Got nice broad shoulders on him. Sailor does a good job. Plus, he's left-handed. I always like those left-handed guys because they always look a little awkward, but they're not. That'll get Dallas Twist into the ball game for Curry. It's nice to bring a guy like Twist off the bench who has some experience. That's played a lot for you. Well, you're getting a little razzing from the peanut gallery, Richard. Jay Barry all over your specs.
Well, if we had some light here above the door, I could read the book.
Dribble. There's Martin.
14-9. Martin pump fakes and gets a friendly roll here at Father Doyne.
Always been friendly rims. Way back to Pete Sylvia's days. He used to lock and load them up, launch them up. Oh,
Jasper, nice penetration. We've got a foul before the shot.
Ooh, that was a
on
nice
the
strong
floor.
take. You get to look at it one more time. It's good strong take. There's Martin. Squares up nicely. Boink, 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 boink.
On Difebbo. Fourth team foul on the Wing Lions. 3-point advantage for the Wildcats. Jasper launches a 3-ball down the well it goes.
He can knock them in too, baby. He
Perfect
can knock them down
on that shot.
Okay, that's a nice experience off the bench.
6-point advantage for the Wildcats.
Remember in Kenny Davis when Pottstown was in their heyday, he'd love to have that 6-man come off of there, and they had a lot of good ones. A little flat with that one, Matthew. You got to put a little arc on it. See if he feels another one. Ooh, thought he did.
Sailor into Fabian. He turns to the bucket. Tough to stop.
That's good defense, though, by number 40, Flick. Got up in his face and then quick boxed him out so he didn't get a chance at a putback.
Dallas Twist on the baseline is triple teamed. Finds Flick. He goes across the lane, then fades away.
Guard.
Sailor comes up
there you go. Find a guard.
Still 17-11, O&J.
Good defense.
Pearsall goes baseline, then fades away for a deuce.
Over good defense, too. You know, you can't say anything. Matt Martin did a nice job. He took baseline away, made him pull up and shoot off a dribble. The percentage of that shot going in are not high. However, Pearsall shows he has some offensive skills in there.
Flick leans in, can't get the roll. Fabian has good position, and we've got a foul in frustration on
Chris Flick.
Chris Flick.
Yep.
His first personal, but team fouls mounting up on the Winged Lions.
Who's this, Belinsky, number 4, Richard?
It is. And he's going to replace Danny Burke. 27 seconds left in the first quarter.
And I'm sure Ted Snyder will have his troop hold for one as they are up by 4. I believe that's 15-11, isn't it? Or
19.
16. Oh, 19, I'm sorry. Oh, I really got to yell at Rock now. I can't read the scoreboard, making me look bad.
O&J working for the last shot. Jasper turns it over by carrying, by palming the ball at the top of the key.
I think he called a 5-second call. Tommy
Well, I
Blackwell.
think it's going either way.
Yeah, very emphatic by that.
Difebbo launches a 3 at the buzzer. It is short, and that will end the quarter. O&J finishes the quarter with a flourish. They're up 9, or up 8.
Pottstown's largest 5-star dealers have joined forces to become
Norco Chrysler Jeep Dodge.
Right now, get 0% financing for 60 months or a $2,500 rebate on every new 2003 Caravan, Voyager, and Town & Country. Drive the 2003 Voyager today with 0% financing or a $2,500 rebate from $13,995. Or take up to $3,000 cash allowance on any other Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge. Drive the 2003 PT Cruiser from $11,495. The 2003 Liberty from $15,995. Each one comes back with a 7-year, 70,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. The all-new
Norco Chrysler Jeep Dodge.
Now at 2148 East High Street next to Kmart in Pottstown.
Can I help you with something?
Could you help me in my call?
Sure, my pleasure.
we start the second quarter. Difebbo launches one long rebound, comes to Vermeesh. Pius right now struggling with their half-court offense just a bit.
John Mikowitz, number 25, checks into the ball game too. He's been giving Coach Snyder some good minutes off the bench. Boy, Jasper's feeling a little bit offensively tonight, isn't he?
Well, he feels he can take those guys. He's got a quick first step. Now he's got a layup through the paint. Pete Jasper now has 5 in the ball game. That shot, I think, was partially blocked by Belinsky.
And I don't know if Coach Reber wants him taking that shot with no passes.
Boy, and Jasper really feels quick tonight as he gets into the paint. Can't finish the layup, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, I think Belinsky got it. Hey, don't forget, we got more hoops coming up here, Richard.
Our last 2 games before the holiday break. We're going to be at the Falcon Cage on Tuesday to see these Winged Lions, and then our annual trip to the Hill School for the holiday tournament.
I want to see that brothers Geiger. That's who I'm looking for. They better be on top of their game, I'll tell you what, because Coach Reidenouer is going to have an eye out for those Geiger boys next Tuesday night.
They're seeing their share of PT.
That's good. Playing well.
They're still looking for their first W, however.
Well, we talked about that on the Monday morning quarterback. Got a D up a little bit. There's a jump ball, held ball. Possession now in favor of the red shirts.
Well, the Winged Lions have been stuck at 11 for some time.
Yep.
And they find themselves trailing by 11.
See, and I like Ted Snyder's rotation right now. He's rotating guys in there. He's keeping the core players in there, yet getting some good substitution. Now he comes back in with Fabian after a minute rest, and Fabian gets in there, misses the shot, but I like what he's doing. Uh-oh, attaboy. Come on, Belinsky.
Belinsky needs some help as he's guarded closely by Pearsall.
Oh, nice pass.
Finds Burke cutting down the lane, and Danny Burke has his second field goal and moves Pius off that 11 spot. It's 22-13. Jasper guarded very close to that. That's a good D by Belinsky, but they're going to call for a foul.
Again, here's Belinsky. Looked like he was in trouble, but it never hurts to have somebody cut to the basket. Richard moving without the basketball.
And Pete Jasper's back at the charity stripe.
That's going to be foul number 2 on Dave Belinsky off the bench as Dallas Twist is going to get, or excuse me, Chris Flick is going to get back up. Now they're going to go real big. Now Difebbo is going to have to handle the rock a little bit more. He and Burke.
Jasper now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He's really provided some offensive spark coming off the bench.
Whew. Man, he's played well. He must want to be that player of the game here on PCTV.
He's making a strong bid for it here in the first half.
Yeah. See how he does defensively. Stops the basketball.
24-13. Chris Flick along the baseline. There's good ball movement by the Winged Lions. That never hurts. Chris Flick has his second field goal.
Good interior passing.
And there's a turnover by the Owen J. Roberts squad.
And that's one thing I've noticed about them so far is they haven't turned the rock over. Here's the play one more time. Good little interior pass there. Boom. I don't like those bounce passes, but it worked. And the kiss.
Matt Martin cannot catch iron. And there's Mikowitz. Very tough to avoid a travel.
It is. That's such a tough call. I don't like that call. I don't know why they don't change that in basketball. That is one of the things I do not understand. I mean, it's one thing if you're on the floor rolling around all over the place, but that's a tough call. Here comes Pearsall leading them up.
9-point ball game. Vermeesh pump fakes, gets in the lane. Mikowitz very closely guarded by Twist, but Twist fouls him, and that's going to be the 8th team foul on the Winged Lions. First personal on Twist.
Mikowitz trying to get into the books here is good production up and down the lineup here, Richard.
Absolutely. I'm impressed.
I am too. They're playing very well. They are certainly playing like a team that wants to stay undefeated. St. Pius won 3 nice ball games for them to come out of the shoot. Maybe a letdown, I don't know. But haven't played as sharp as they've been the last couple nights tonight here to start the game. He's open. Get it to him. That's it. Nice move.
There we go. Danny Burke now has 6, leads all Pius scores, and it's a 7-point ball game. They're whittling away at this lead, which was once 11. Pearsall guarded by Martin, pulls up at the free throw line, leaves it short, and there's Fabian coming over the back of Flick. That's what you get when you get position.
Yeah, but I tell you what, Matt Fabian may be the best offensive rebounder in the league, Richard. He is very quick off the floor. He has long arms. He's wiry. It's tough to keep a body on him, Richard, because he doesn't stand still.
I don't think you have to limit it to offensive.
Yes, well, yeah. I mean, all-around rebounder, but definitely at the offensive glass, he gets to it.
You will not get an argument from me on that particular item.
Oh, there you go.
Chris Flick, nice touch.
Yeah, he's got 6. Pius hanging in there.
Although I do pat myself on the back for being able to keep a straight face in the opening with you wearing that Penn State t-shirt.
I told you I'd make your day, man. I'm jumping on that bandwagon.
Welcome aboard.
I hope I don't break my ankle when I fall off that darn thing now. Oh, Jasper a little bit short with that one. Trying to shoot it in rhythm, just did not come up strong enough.
24-19. Pius has made it a 5-point ball game. They've had 6 unanswered points. There's Difebbo hopping into the paint, dropping it in the bucket. They got their half-court offense going now. And Ted Snyder will call timeout as Difebbo now has 5. It's a 3-point ball game as we're going to take a break. 4:36 left to play in the half.
Vermont Motors, you've got to see this. 0% APR financing on select new 2003 Chryslers. 0 down, 0 payments till 2003. Prices are falling at Vermont Motors. And take a look at Vermont Motors' used car clearance event. Right now, 0 payments till 2003 on select used vehicles. Vermont Motors, Route 73 and Swamp Pike, Gilbertsville. 610-367-2941.
Well, we've got a 3-point ball game. Look at that line score. Pius has outscored them 10-5 here in the second period.
And again, defensive intensity is really picking up for the Wing Lions.
Well, I think offensive too. They've concentrated a bit more.
Exactly. Uh-oh.
Long 3. That one rims out. Fabian and Flick battle for the rebound. Saylor, or that's Mikowitz coming up with it. He can't finish. Difebbo with the board.
That proverbial nose for the ball right there by number 3. Difebbo got himself in good position. Uh-oh. Give us a little dribbling exhibition out there, huh? I tell you, this floor really looks nice. It was desperately needed over here in Father Doyne. I'm glad that they were able to come up with some cash to put into the gym floor here, as it was certainly well needed.
Both teams battling for that rebound. It goes out of bounds. Wildcats have the basketball.
I see on the bench here beside Coach Reber, one of my old buddies, Matty Gannert. Matty Gannert learned how to play hoops in junior high under the tutelage of Dave Reidenouer. I told him he's going to be a heck of a coach.
There's Danny Burke helping out on defense, but he fouls Fabian. That can't be a shooting foul.
Unless it's 1-1.
Oh, it's 1-1. Burke's second personal. Team fouls mounting up, and as we mentioned, that is 9 team fouls against the Wing Lions. Fabian can't convert. Saylor keeps it alive. We've got a foul.
Well, they're going to call Fabian coming over the top now. That's 2 quick fouls on the big guy. Yeah, that's the one thing that Matt needs, had to work on a little bit last year. Got a little rough with his foul shooting. You're a big guy like he is who likes to go to the boards. You're going to get whacked. You got to knock those foul shots, and you knock in a high percentage of fouls, you're going to be a big-time scorer in this league.
And with 2 personals and 3:37 left to play in the quarter, that could be the last we see of him in the first half. Coach Reber also making some substitutions. There's Pearsall with a steal and great concentration to finish off that fast break.
Yeah, Difebbo almost picked his pocket there. That was a pretty good play by Difebbo to avoid the foul. Now a little zone action for the Redcoats here. 2-3 look. Who's that? Taylor, number 22 in there?
No, that's Pristovich. Pristikich.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Had to say that a couple times. That's Joe.
Okay.
Number 22.
Joe P.
Joe P.
Priskovich. Yeah, let's go with Priskovich.
When there's no B, that's a K.
Oh, is it?
Kristikutch.
Okay.
Look at Chris Flick slashing in. Can't quite finish, and Mikowitz has a rebound. Wildcats are up 5 with 2:40 to play in the half. Jasper's 3 rattles in.
Wow.
They've got to respect that. He's got that capability.
And Randy's going to take a TO, baby.
Little defensive lapse. And Owen Jay's on top with 2:36 to play here in the first half.
Will it catch the competition by surprise? Will it become the car by which all others are judged? Will lightning strike again? The all-new Accord from Honda.
Hey, don't forget about the Monday Morning Quarterback Hour Christmas special. Santa and Mrs. Claus live on PCTV Monday night at 6:30, Richard. Shotty the belly dancer. We have our Christmas carolers. We got all kinds of stuff happening on the Monday Morning Quarterback. Joe C will be in the house. Lots of fun. That foul's going to be on Ryan Vermeech, his first.
It's only his first, but it's going to send Chris Flick to the line. Surprisingly, his first trip to the line. He'll be shooting 2.
Saw Ryan's pop in the stands, my good buddy, Greg Vermeech. Vermeech boys better known for their prowess on the baseball diamond, but Ryan doing a good job here in the winter months. Getting nice size on him. I don't know where he got that red hair, though. Uh-oh.
Boy, he can scrap for the basketball, too. And there's going to be a foul on Chris Flick.
Oh, man. See, I don't know. I don't like that call. I don't like that call, Tommy, because you let the other 2 guys go at it pretty good. Vermeech and Difebbo were going at it pretty good.
Not only that.
That's a foul. That's either a foul or let him play right there.
Right, and if you call Mikowitz for the travel at the other end of the court.
I think you got to let him play there. I think Randy got a legitimate gripe there.
Well, that's 2 fouls now on Chris Flick. And Vermeech will be shooting 2 because Pius now the double bonus.
Double bonus.
That's Ryan's first point of the ball game. Chris Flick will exit the ball game. And
Dubinsky
is back in. 6'2" junior.
I'm going to put Dubinsky on my other team with Sobosinski and Podzabinsky and all those guys. And Steve Soboleski, the coach.
And Belinsky.
Chuck Saponsky is the scout. He's out scouting the games for him. Did he make that? I don't even look.
He made both.
Okay. Good boy, Ryan.
Matt Martin down the lane, loses the handle. Pius turns it over. They had it down to 5.
Yeah, these are 2 big minutes here to go before the half. I said, you want to win the last 2 minutes. You can see Randy Reber urging on his troops. Now they're going straight man.
That's Anthony Dixon in the ball game. There's Pearsall working hard. Mikowitz gives it back to Pearsall. Pump fake, improves his position, leans in, but does not catch iron. Mikowitz takes it out of bounds. That's Pius basketball with 1:33 to play in the half.
Difebbo pushes the ball up court.
The Pius does not have many scores in the game right now.
Exactly right. My thought exactly.
So it's going to be tough to finish off this first half.
And I think Ted Snyder's doing a good job going to a zone against this 5.
Yep. There's a bad pass picked off by Pearsall. It's a 9-point ball game. 1 minute left to play. Dixon finds Mikowitz.
Get out of the lane.
And he travels.
3 seconds. Yep.
Oh, it's a 3-second violation.
Yeah. Sailor is camped out inside. He thought he was going to get in there for offensive rebound position. He thought his shot was going to go up.
Dave Belinsky comes back into the ball game as Kristikutch exits.
Well, I'm sure we got a couple of fives out there that aren't used to working with one another on the practice floor. Sometimes foul difficulty, game tempo, and whatever dictates different substitutions that normally you would put in there.
There's Matt Martin. He launches one. A little bit of a flat shot.
He's been flat all night. He's got to get a little more air under it. Get those legs involved, Matt.
Still a 9-point ball game. Pearsall, three-pointer.
Wow.
Down the well it goes. That's a huge shot.
Yes, it is.
As he now has 9 in the ball game, and it's 34-22.
Yeah, no, Randy didn't want to go down under 10 points, that's for sure. Big shot here if it goes. Nope.
8 seconds left in the half. They got it with Jasper. He could score from out there. He pump fakes.
Good D.
Difebbo blocks
Good
it.
D.
And that will end the half.
Yep, good D.
34-22 is our score at the end of 2. We'll be right back after halftime.
Hollenbach Home Center and the Home Sweet Home Shop for all your lumber, building material, hardware, gifts, and collectibles. The most unique store in the Tri-County area, featuring top-of-the-line kyanized paints, master mechanic power tools, a wide array of Santas and snowmen, fine quality Yankee candles, the Boyd's collection of bears, dolls, and Santas, preferred Lang Center, and a complete lineup of Willie Ray collectibles. Open 7 days a week. Hollenbach Home Center and the Home Sweet Home Shop, Route 100, Boyertown.
Dig it. The generation that said never trust anyone over 30 is now in their 40s and 50s going on 60. And chances are over 50% will need some kind of long-term care. But why worry? Just get hip to long-term care insurance from your State Farm agent. It'll help protect you and your retirement savings from the costs of extended health care. It'll give you financial freedom, man, and help keep your 60s swinging.
Are you tired of paying an arm and a leg for a good meal? Come to Butcher Block Meats and Family Restaurant in Spring City, and we can solve that problem. It's so good, I even eat here. Why pay more? Why pay more?
For 50 years, the law firm of O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei has been committed to the service of our clients. In addition to our practice of general law, we also perform various professional functions, such as advisor, advocate, negotiator, and intermediary between clients and evaluator. Through the years, the firm has become the largest in Western Montgomery County, employing the latest legal technology to meet our clients' needs. Visit our website where you'll find helpful guides and tours for various aspects of the law. O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, your full-service law firm.
Opportunity is knocking. Huge savings now at Toyota's newest state-of-the-art facility, Tri-County Toyota. Over 500 vehicles must go now. Your best deal on a new or pre-owned Toyota is only minutes away with discounts up to $4,500. And at Tri-County's pre-owned car and truck clearance, get a knockout deal on an almost new certified Toyota. Tri-County Toyota will beat any competitor's price, and you'll find the area's largest service department. Tri-County Toyota, just off the Limerick exit of Route 422. Call 1-888-HOT-TOYOTA.
When you think of lawn and garden equipment, think John Deere. And when you think of John Deere, think of Prizer's Lawn and Garden Center. Prizer's is one of the largest selection of John Deere mowers, tractors, and snow removal equipment in the area. Count on Prizer's for dependable service and repairs. And don't forget about our large appliance showroom. Prizer's Lawn and Garden Center, conveniently located on Route 100 just south of Pottstown.
See it over and over and over again. Why do they wait? Why do they wait? How does that make you feel? I'm a trained, certified installer, and it's going to be a cold winter. I just know it. But still they wait. Families could save so much with an efficient heater. Sure, the weather isn't bad yet, so no one thinks about it. It's crazy, I'm telling you.
Don't wait until it's too late. Call Uller Brothers today for your free heating installation estimate.
The hits just keep on rolling off the lot at Conacelli Autoplex. Conacelli sells the most popular imports in America. Toyotas, Hondas, Nissans, and Mitsubishis. And Conacelli sells for less than the competition. All day, every day. Now, Conacelli has financing as low as 0% and no payments till 2004. The savings keep on growing at Conacelli, and the hits keep on rolling. Stop by Conacelli Autoplex today.
Well, next Tuesday we'll be at Potchgrove to see the New Wing Lions take on the Falcons, and then Friday, December 20th, a matinee at the Hill School. Soulbury New Hope at the Hill in the Hill School Christmas Tournament. There's our leading scorers. Jasper leading all scorers off the bench with 11, and Pearsall getting 9 inside, some of them off the glass, and then Flick and Burke teaming up to lead the Wing Lions.
And again, I talked about it earlier with Ken Davis and how he always loved to have that energetic 6-man, you know, from Tommy Dabney and all those different guys, or Johnny Dabney, excuse me, and G. Glenn and a bunch of guys he had coming off the bench. Johnny Thorpe there for a while when he was a younger player. Loved those 6 men coming off the bench, and Pete Jasper did a heck of a job giving that spark with 11 points in the first half.
Well, that line score says a lot, too. The last time we saw the line score, the Wing Lions had outscored the Wildcats in the second half 10-5.
Yeah. Well, as I said, those last 2 minutes were going to be huge, you know, and Jay Roy stepped it up. And again, Pius had a sort of a mismatch of 5 out there, and they were looking for some direction. They were looking for some things, and you can see Randy Reber and his assistants there, Lou Hoffman and Matty Gannett, they're trying to work on some things and try to get a combination. I think Ted Snyder did a masterful job in that first half, particularly with his substitution rotation.
He always had someone in the game that could score, and that's something we mentioned at the top of our game, too, is that they have a lot of guys that can produce points, that like to score.
Yep, and there's our good friends, Tommy Blackwell and Rick Fertig. Rick Fertig, my old fraternity brother at Bloomsburg State College. Delta Omega Chi. Well, you talk about an animal house. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. But we did have a lot of fun. There's my buddy over there. Hey, Tommy, if we can get on the Pius kids over here to our right with the shirts on and stuff, that's my main man right there with the S on. I believe that's my man Mooney over there with the S, with the hard hat.
There's a buddy, Jim Blahu.
Yeah, there he is.
Sneaking a hot dog.
Sure he is.
That could be more than one hot dog, I'm not sure.
But my buddy Jim Morrison over there, he's a guy that Al and I had a lot of fun with during the season, you know, with our doors jokes and stuff. And Jimmy Morrison over there gave me a nice poster with a signature on there, number 50 and all that. That was pretty neat.
There's Martin being aggressive offensively. Curry back in the ball game, throws it up with the left hand. It won't go down. Joe Romaine comes up with it.
Yeah, Romaine started off okay, but then picked up 2 quick fouls trying to stick to Difebbo, and he had to sit a lot in the first half.
There's a strong take by Fabian.
Yeah, he only had 2 points in the first half, but he had a lot of opportunities. The ball just wouldn't roll in for him.
Yeah, he seemed more active than that.
Yes. Not a good play there.
Yeah, Bermiche read that very well.
Yep, stepped right in front. There's that weak bounce pass. It's tough to do inside there.
Fabian kicks it back out to Saylor. He goes in strong. They got a lot of guys that can go strong. Brett Saylor now has 8 in the ball game. Curry finds Martin.
Ooh, that pass was nearly stolen.
Chris Flick's got a nice touch. There's a great O-board and put back by Martin.
Yeah, Matt had a tough first half, but particularly from the outside. His shot looked a little flat, as we mentioned. There he gets a nice one inside. That might get him going a little bit.
36-24, Fabian.
Wow.
I thought that was pretty good defense by Curry.
There was body contact there, and Fabian might even initiated some of it, but Curry's going to get his 3rd foul.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated by that foul.
Yep.
That's really the way you're supposed to play that.
Here's the play one more time. Good post position. There's initial contact right there, and Curry tries to stand still with his arms straight up. Fabian draws contact. There he goes, nice and clean with it.
Well, he's got 5 points already here in the 3rd.
Yep. 7 on the game. Good balance for the Cats.
O&J showing a little bit of pressure. Skip pass for Burke. Loses the handle, back out to Martin. Burke launches a 3. Long rebound is snatched by Saylor.
And good job of one and done, although he throws that one away after good pressure.
Difebbo forces it inside. Good hustle back by Joe Romaine.
Yeah, I think Chad was a little bit over, too not selfish enough there, you know. He was too selfish. He gave that ball up. He should have shot the darn thing. There's a foul on Romaine.
Oh, a double dribble.
Oh, I thought Romaine got him with a hook there.
41-24 is our score. St. Pius trying to keep this one within reach. 2 minutes into the third quarter, and there's a foul away from the basketball on Difebbo. And
yeah, he and Romaine got all hooked up over there trying to fight
Coach
through the
Reber
screen.
up calling timeout. With 6:04 left to play in the third period. We're going to take a brief timeout. You're watching Pac-10 basketball on PCTV.
Just a sled, it's a priority.
There's our standings as we come in tonight's ball game. The top two teams here at Father Doyne tonight. One of them is going to have a 1 in that loss column.
And when's the last time you saw that team down at the bottom of the pack there?
Yeah. Well, they've had two-point losses, Pottstown.
Well, they had 3 games they were in. I mean, what was the score over here at Pius? Boyertown, Pius, and then
we're very close to being 3-0.
Yeah,
actually,
really.
But
yeah,
they're 0-3.
Yeah. Good pass.
Saylor moves in, leaves that one short, and we've got a foul on Saylor after the shot.
Yeah, he came over the top.
First personal on Brent Saylor. First team foul of the half against the Wildcats. And again, they're showing this trap zone.
I would trap zone on this court every time I played on it. It's small enough that you can run all over the place. You put Pearsall out top. He's a nice tall kid, about 6'3". Have to throw over top. Then you got Vermeesh and Romaine on the wings. You can run, and Fabian Saylor back tough.
I shoot that, Chad.
Yep, got to step in and shoot it. Just doesn't have the confidence yet. He hasn't been able to knock down that outside shot.
41-24 is our score.
There you go.
Just inside the arc, leaves it a bit short. Saylor comes with a strong rebound and is able to hold on to it and get it to Pearsall.
Yeah. Burke did a nice job of contesting.
A long three and a long rebound. Saylor and Curry get tied up, and they call a jump ball.
I think the red shirts have the possession arrow.
They do have the possession arrow. Well, the Wildcats finished that second half strong, and they've started out the third quarter the same way. They've outscored Pius 7-2. Fabian's got it down low. There's another jump ball. This time possession arrow goes with the Winged Lions.
Yeah, Pius having a hard time scoring here in the third quarter. They need to get into a rhythm. This little defense right here that Ted Snyder's throwing at him has really got him out of sync.
Long pass to Burke. They get it to
nice.
Flick.
That's
back
nice.
to Curry. Good ball movement.
That's real nice.
Results in a nice bucket. And Mike Curry has his second field goal.
That's how you beat a zone, Richard. Good, quick, crisp passes. Throw some diagonals inside. And there's an illegal screen on Owen J. Roberts.
Who's that on, Romaine?
I think so. Yep.
He's got that guilty look on his face,
Yeah,
and that's his third personal.
He's going to come out, and Pete Jasper, a guy who had a heck of a first half, is going to come in.
He had really provided a spark off the bench, scoring 11 in that first half. Scored 2 3-pointers.
Now a little 1-3-1 look. Pearsall out top.
Into Flick. Flick better watch the 3-second call, but Curry again gets inside. Second straight field goal for Mike Curry. And again, the Wing Lions beginning to chip away at that lead.
Exactly. If they get that thing into single digits going into the fourth quarter, you always feel better about your chances of maybe pulling something out. Double digits is hard to come back from in one single quarter, but single digits, 9 or less, you always feel like you have a shot.
41-28 has Vermeesh inbounds.
Straight man-to-man now by the wing lines, trying to up-tempo, move the ball around a little bit better.
Actually, the wing Lions match up pretty well with them, man.
Yeah, they do.
And we've got a whistle.
3
Is that
seconds.
a 3-second violation?
Yeah, I think Ted Snyder might need a timeout there as
His
he gets
team's
himself
going a little
organized.
flat.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget about the Monday morning quarterback. We have a live show on Monday night, our Christmas special. Dick and I and Sharon and Joe C. and a cast of thousands will have a great time. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. Had a lot of fun on the eat-off, Richard.
It was a great time.
I bet I had at least 10 or 12 people say, hey, I could eat that many. They want to get a shot next year. So
we hear that every year.
I know.
Dave.
We're going to see if they're contenders or pretenders, I'll tell you.
Burke launches a 3. Mike Curry, I think, picks up another foul.
That's going to be 4 on Mike. Yeah. I believe that's 4 on Michael, and he's going to have to go take a rest.
Coach Reber's going to go with Dallas Twist.
Yep. Uh-oh, didn't get him in time. Uh-oh, that's not good. You don't want him to pick up his 5th foul on a cheapie here.
Saylor out to Pearsall. Vermeesh travels. Tommy Blackwell all over that call. As now Dallas Twist up from the scorer's table into the ball game. 3:19 left to play in the third.
Not a real smooth third quarter either, Richard, on either end. Both teams trying to get themselves into a rhythm, find a tempo.
Mike Curry, who has done most of the scoring here in the third quarter, has exited the game in foul trouble.
Yeah, and Fabian's really been the major scorer for the Cats. He's got 5 out of the 7 points. This zone has sort of put a cramp in Pius' style a little bit as Martin does a nice job.
He finds a way to split the defense. He has his second field goal of the quarter. And now it's an 11-point ball game. Pearsall, that's a deuce. Fabian has the rebound, and he travels with the basketball as he brings the ball down low. And then Coach Snyder calls a timeout because I think he wants to get in the official's ear.
Yeah, he does. He saw Randy last TO working a little bit, and now Ted's going to go a little tit for tat.
We'll take a brief timeout. 2:43 left to play in the third.
For the third year in a row, IntelliChoice has ranked Honda as having the best certified used car program, proving again and again and again that it may be used, but it's still a Honda.
Our last 2 basketball games before the Christmas break will find us at Pottsgrove on Tuesday and at the Hill School on Friday afternoon. There's Dallas Twist, fresh off to the ball game. He gets right into the scoreboard.
And I'll check your memory banks, Richard. What's the name of the courts down at the Hill School?
I'm all over that. The Gillison.
Ah, the boy, Richard. Uh-oh.
Lob. Who that pass was intended for? I think it was intended for Saylor. There's a turnover by the Wildcats. Difebbo pushes it ahead. Difebbo from the free throw line. He gets the bucket, and he's fouled by Pearsall. Everything going the wing Lions' way right now.
Well, I tell you what, you talk about games of ebbs and flows and throws and whatever else.
Streak.
Absolutely. Nice play by Difebbo. That's what you have to do. You have to penetrate right there. And there comes Pearsall, gets him with the body.
Well, you
Good
mentioned
call by the
confidence.
official. Yeah.
He's playing with a little bit more confidence right now.
Yep.
As he converts on the three-point play, Difebbo has 8 in the ball game. More importantly, it is a 6-point ball game with 2 minutes left to play in the third.
And where is OJ's offense going, Richard? See, this is what happens when you try to protect leads rather than keep building on leads.
There's a lob into Fabian. That's real good offense right there as Fabian gets yet another field goal here.
But yet again, though, Richard, you know, in the first half, they had so much production from everybody on the team. Now they're looking to one guy, Fabian. And again, I think that's what hurts your progress.
Flick over Fabian, can't score it. gets his own rebound. He and Vermeesh battled for it. And that's going to be Wildcat basketball.
There's a nice interior pass there. As Fabian did a nice job of getting the defender on his hip, and an interior look by Saylor. Fabian having a huge third quarter with 7.
43-35, O&J. Fabian puts it on the floor, goes right to the hole. He is fouled. Wow. Matt Fabian having a huge quarter.
Yeah, he is. Fabian feels good out there. He gets number 40 right where he wants him. Takes flick strong to the goal, and there's the foul. By the weak side pressure by number 33. Dallas Twist picks up his second. There you go. After that first clunker he threw up there, he's been sweet on the foul line, 2 for 2.
Well, Dave Belinsky back into the ball game, the 6-foot junior. Martin takes a seat on the bench. That's Burke, really, that went to the bench. Less than a minute to play here in the third. Pius being very patient on offense. And Belinsky travels with the spin move. Pius turns it over.
And see, Randy doesn't like him trying to do too much. You know, you got to stay within yourself. Don't try to do too much. We're down by 11. We need good looks at the basket. We can't turn the rock over. That's what Randy's telling him on the way out. He said, come on, David, we need you to be solid. We don't need you to be spectacular. You need to be solid. Don't turn the rock over.
Well, the Winged Lions had it down to single digits, but right now, the Wildcats up by 11 at 46-35.
Well, give the Wildcats credit. They've won the last part of every quarter, Richard. The last minute and a half of each quarter so far, first, second, and third, they've been able to win them, and that really gives you momentum.
7 seconds left, and they're going to see what Jasper can do with the rock. He penetrates, but gives it off to Mikowicz, who leaves it short, and that will end the third quarter. Wildcats still have a double-digit lead at 11. We got 1 quarter yet to play.
There are several insurance agencies in the area, but none like Reed Dallas Insurance Agency. Why? Because our goal in doing business with you is designing a comprehensive protection plan for your company and developing a long-term relationship. We'll take time to get to know you and your business. With many different insurance companies to choose from, you can be confident in our ability to serve you for your business insurance needs now and into the future.
Want to simplify your banking needs? Then deal with a bank that offers you real-life financial solutions. Security National Bank, a locally managed bank, recognized for outstanding customer service, making all the difference in the world when it comes to achieving your personal financial goals. Get the cash you need for the things you want to do with a Security National Bank home equity loan or line of credit. Security National Bank, real-life financial solutions to make your life easier.
There's a line score. Pius actually scored more points in that quarter. But again, at the end of the quarter, they just kind of lost that momentum and let O&J finish that quarter strong.
Yep. Had them down, and they just couldn't finish them off.
Couldn't keep them down.
Yep.
Looks like that went off a Pius player. So O&J will inbound.
I've liked the job that Tommy Blackwell and Ricky Furtick have done tonight. When they weren't showing calls, when they got blocked out, they refer to one another. And I like the fact that you can put your ego aside and say, hey, look, we got to get the call right. That's the main thing. I didn't get a chance to see it. I wasn't in position.
Joe Romaine penetrates, tries a bounce pass to Mikowicz, but it goes out of bounds. He couldn't handle that pass. There's Martin penetrating, cannot finish. Nice strong take.
That was a strong take. Just went up a little bit too strong with the ball. You got to go strong take, soft touch. Sometimes that's very tough to do.
Pearsall with a tough shot. Look at Fabian Sky for that rebound. Wow.
I'm telling you, he is constant motion. The guy is in incredible shape. He never seems to get tired. He's quick off the floor. He's long and wiry. He's turned himself into a pretty decent basketball player,
Absolutely.
Richard. From a raw kid, turned himself into a nice basketball player.
Pearsall launches a three.
Ooh,
It does
man.
not catch iron. Curry rebounds.
That's what you have to do, Pius. You got to beat him down the floor and get some easy buckets. There you go.
Like that strong take by Danny Burke, who now has 8 in the contest.
See, sometimes I think Pius has a tendency not to look to run, Richard, and they get in that half-court set, and they work so darn hard to make shots and stuff. Sometimes you got to look to run and get the old Pottstown style in there and score on easy buckets.
There's Jasper, blocked by Chris Flick, and Chris Flick saves it inbounds. Good defense by the Winged Lions.
That's it. Push the ball up and get a shot off quick. You need to get bunches of shots right now.
Difebbo will launch one. It is off the mark. Curry rebounds.
Back with 4 fouls. Coach Reeves going with him.
Martin with a nice pass to Burke. Burke can't finish, but he's fouled by Mikowicz.
Yes.
Mikowicz first personal. And Danny Burke will head to the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, I wish I had that play on video, Richard. I'm watching these young kids play. I'm watching these junior high kids play, and they're standing around, and all you have to do is cut to the basket and look for the basketball, and a lot of times you can get it delivered to you. That was a nice job by Pius right there. You know, as complicated as a lot of people try to make this game, Richard, it really comes down to basics and simple things. Come to the ball, cut to the basket, knock in your foul shots when you get a chance, and next thing you know, you got it down to 7, and you're right there in the fourth quarter where you want to be.
With 6:15
Yep.
left to play. Jasper into Mikowicz. They try to lob it in, but that pass will not get there. Here comes Burke. Rifles a pass into Flick, but Mikowicz is there. That's good defense by Mikowicz.
Nice defensive rotation that time as Mikowicz came from the weak side.
Here comes Pearsall, finds Fabian. Fabian is fouled, and they're going to give him a continuation on that shot, the bucket and the foul.
Boy, Fabian having a monster second half, isn't he?
Huge. He now has 14 and a chance to complete a three-point play.
And that foul was on Danny Burke, his third. Here's the play one more time. Good look. There's Burke with the reach in. Still like to see Fabian get that up on the glass a little bit better, though he did get the crier. There you go. Now it's 15 to lead all scorers, Dick.
46-39. There's Flick going baseline. Reverse layup won't go. Tough shot by Flick.
And who has a board? 13. Got a gang of them. Romaine back in the ballgame. Now they have 2 good guards in there with Jesper and Romaine.
There's an offensive rebound by Fabian. Keeps it up high. Nice touch, puts it right back in the bucket.
He's going to be my Moses Malone of the Pac-10, Richard. Moses Malone was a terror on the offensive boards.
Well,
So
Pius has made a couple runs at O&J, but O&J has held him off, and it's 51-39.
Why are people from as much as 40 miles away driving to downtown Pottstown to purchase their motorcycles? It's simple. KISS Cycles is over 85 years old, and we've earned their trust and respect. They know they'll get a very fair deal, and our service department is second to none. We have an especially large inventory of new Honda motorcycles, scooters, and ATVs, and used units of many brands. And KISS Cycles has the financing plan to suit the budget of all qualified buyers. KISS Cycles, 18 High Street, Pottstown.
There's Livy giving us that camera angle.
There
She
she
up
is.
there, right above the basket. They got a little platform up there.
She's becoming the #1 director in this crew, I'll tell you that much right there. She directs the #1 show. Monday nights live at 6:30. My girl Liv.
Difebbo, strong take, nice touch. Chad Difebbo coming on strong here in the second half. He's in double figures. We've got a 10-point ball game. 5 minutes to play. Jasper penetrates. Flick rebound.
Good job of one and done there by the Wing Lions.
Flick to Curry. Curry, nice move inside. He gets a foul from Fabian. Mike Curry playing real strong with 4 personal fouls.
There's Difebbo the last time down the court. Nice job of body control, putting it up there soft. And the friendly roll at Father Doyne. Here we go again. Here's Curry doing a good job. Pump fake, throws his body into Fabian, draws contact.
Can't complete the three-point play. However, Pearsall gets that long rebound.
This is the end of the floor, though. If the Wing Lions are going to try to pull this game out, they really have to straighten up a little bit. They got to tighten up down here. Saylor's been quiet since the first half, hasn't he?
And he turns it over.
Yeah.
Ball dribbles out of bounds. Wing Lion basketball.
Saylor had 7 of them in the first half. He's only had 2 since the first quarter.
Well, few folks have scored for O&J. Brent Saylor's the only one who have scored here in the second half. Fabian has all the other points for O&J.
That's what I said, they need to get production. That's why I thought they were so good in the first half. They spread it around and they got contributions from everybody.
Saylor bumps into Curry, gets the loose ball.
That was a good no call there too by the officials.
53-43. Martin from the free throw line. Wow, gets a well-earned bucket. Worked hard for that one. He's got 8 in the ball game. Lead is back to 8 for O&J.
But again, Pius cannot afford to trade buckets right now. They need to tighten now. O&J doing a good job of staying aggressive at the offensive side. They're going to call Saylor for an illegal screen as Ted Snyder wants a timeout with 3:41 to talk to his troops.
Saylor now has 2 personal fouls. 3:41 left to play in the ball game. You're watching Pac-10 basketball on PCTV.
With our advanced VTM 4-wheel drive system and 240 horsepower engine, you can leave the distractions of modern society behind.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm gonna go watch a DVD.
Or not. Introducing the Pilot, built by Honda.
There's 2 other guys that are seldom in the front of the camera. Dalton Fine and our good friend Matt
Wagner.
Wagner.
And you get a shot of the real deal, though. The Rock on camera 3. The Rock on camera 3. He acts all camera shy and stuff. Look at him.
8-point ball game.
Oh,
nice backdoor by Burke. Couldn't quite hold on to it. Turns it over. 3:24 left to play in the game.
I was wondering when Randy was going to go a little full court pressure there, try to get some quick turnovers and quick buckets. Just token man-to-man right now, full court. Coach Snyder going with a smaller lineup, getting his guards in there with Jasper, Romaine, and Pearsall in the ball game. 3 guards, and then your 2 big guys inside, Saylor and Fabian.
Saylor's got a clean look, can't convert. Strong rebound by Martin. Then he throws it away. Pearsall, he can't finish. Nothing has gone right for Pearsall here in the second half.
Yeah, really. Great first half with 9. Hadn't been able to get on board
Martin
yet.
penetrates. Offensive foul on Martin. Brent Saylor takes the offensive.
There's my buddy right there. My right hand. Good job of taking that charge. Here's the play right here. It's Martin trying to do a little bit much. There's Saylor gets there. Good call by the official.
2:40 left to play. Got an 8-point ball game.
And they can't let the air out of the ball too much now, Richard. They lose all that offensive momentum. I think you have to be aggressive. You have to be smart, but you have to be aggressive.
Poked away by Burke.
Yep, that's going to be a foul on Danny.
They're going to call him for a foul.
Yep.
And that's 4 on him.
And that'll put Jesper on the line to shoot a 1-on-1.
Pius has been in the penalty both halves. Jasper scored 11 in the first half, has yet to score here in the second. Brent Saylor and Chris get tied up. And possession arrow goes with the Winged Lions.
That's good work by Flick getting in there and getting that tie up, because it looked like Saylor had his hands on it, ready to go for the 2-point putback.
Still an 8-point ball game. Time running out, however, on the Winged Lions. Only 2 minutes left to play.
Yeah, it's not need for panic mode yet, but you certainly need that sense of urgency, Richard.
Flick backing down, finds Curry. Curry leans in, gets his own rebound, puts it in. Mike Curry has come up with some big buckets here in the second half.
That's why Coach Reber wants him in there. He does score. He got 10 points. He does some nice things inside. He's not the biggest guy, at about 6'2", but he does score.
8 of his 10 points have come here in the second half. And there's a foul by Difebbo out front. He's been very aggressive out at the front of that defense.
Well, you talked about Pearsall not having any points here in the second half, Richard. Here'd be a good time to get one.
Yeah. He's been stuck at 9 since the second quarter.
So when you're going to play cat and mouse, you have to have confidence in your team to shoot fouls, Richard, because you're going to get fouled and you got to knock them down. If not, your cat and mouse isn't going to really help you out at all.
Well, this is his first trip to the line, which says a lot about how he's been playing. He's been taking a lot of outside shots.
And he fades away a lot. He's a fadeaway jump shooter.
Makes only 1 or 2. Matt Martin secures the rebound. Difebbo pokes it away. This goes off of Brent Saylor. And that's going to be Pius basketball. Difebbo got away with one. He's a bit out of control on that break.
Yep. Trying to do a little bit too much with that one.
7-point ball game. They find Burke. He gets a 3. Mike Curry gets an O board. Back to Burke. Burke slashes in. He's fouled. I give a lot of credit to Mike Curry. Gets that offensive rebound. He's got 4 fouls. Finds Danny Burke.
Who got that foul? Jasper in there with the big boys. Picked up his first foul. Here's the play one more time as they call Jasper with the slap.
Burke now has 12 in the ball game. He's made all of his free throws, and he has now made it a 4-point ball game with 1:24 to play.
Oh, nice.
Jasper takes it to distance. We've got contact. Mac Martin backed up where he'd have picked up the offensive foul.
I think so.
If he stays
I
still.
think so, Dick. You know, I think he was caught between a rock and a hard place there. He wasn't quite sure if he could get the charge or not, so he tried to just stand there and just was moving very, very so slightly.
Second personal on Martin. Jasper back at the line. He now has 12 on the night. That's his first point of the second half. 2 free throws by Jasper make it a 6-point ball game. 2 nice free throws by Jasper. 1:16 to play.
See if O&J can D up here. They're in man-to-man. Burke.
Long 3. Strong rebound by Fabian.
Dribble. You're now to dribble.
Joe Romaine gets behind the defense, gets it to Saylor. Saylor is fouled by Difebbo.
Boy, I tell you what, that was good ball movement right there. That might be the nail. That might be the nail for the Cats. It's going to be tough for St. Pius to come back now. Fabian doing a good job. Again, knows how big he is. He can look right over top. Romaine knows exactly where to go. There's the foul by Difebbo, his third. And Saylor finishes.
He now has 13 on the night. He's got a nice night going. He's been very steady.
See, now it's panic mode now. Now they're going to fire up bombs. And
45 seconds left to play.
Pius did a good job trying to get themselves back in this ball game, but O&J is going to be too experienced and too composed here to let him sneak one out at Father Doyne.
Martin saves it in bounds, but to Jasper, and the Wildcats will be content to let the clock run down.
And that's going to be 5 for Dan Burke. And double bonus time for the Cats.
Yep. 26 seconds left as Pete Jasper steps to the line. He'll be shooting 2. Ryan Capolino comes into the ball game. His first action tonight.
Burke will sit down with 13. Solid game for Dan Burke.
Very solid.
Jasper makes 1 of 2.
And now it's 60-50. They had it down to 4, but they couldn't get any closer. Mike Curry launches a 3. Fabian loses it out of bounds. Oh, I said poked out of bounds by Capolino. Let's take a look at our Tri-County Toyota player of the game.
Yeah, I tell you what, he really came to play again tonight, particularly in the second half, leading all scorers with 17, and just a big, big ball game for Matt Fabian, and also a monster on the glass.
The player of the game is brought to you by Tri-County Toyota. 13 seconds left. Pete Jasper back at the line. We've got a 10-point ball game.
Yeah, now's when you sort of have to just say, okay, fellas, don't foul anymore. No sense trying to put him to the line. There's only 13 seconds. Well, you can see why both these teams came in undefeated, Richard.
Absolutely.
Very, very game effort on both sides. And down the stretch, O&J just really held themselves together. They have a lot of experience and a lot of skilled players. And this guy here really was a guy who probably jump-started him in that first half, Pete Jasper off the bench.
He's got a very quick first step, doesn't he? Chris Fick will launch a 3. Martin, offensive rebound. Just can't put it back in. And that will end the ball game. Pius had a couple runs at him, but the Wildcats hold them off and win by 11. We're going to come back and wrap it up for you.
As we embark on cold and flu season, some people may require prescribed respiratory treatments. At Professional Pharmacy, we know how important it is to begin your respiratory treatments as soon as possible. We provide you with the equipment, instructions, and fill your medication prescription with prompt, convenient service. Professional Pharmacy carries a full line of medical equipment for home use, including oxygen. With 2 locations to serve you 365 days a year, trust Professional Pharmacy, your home care professionals.
Don't you just love watching those folks wasting hours on end, pushing their carts through those warehouse stores, trying to find somebody who knows something about anything? You think this guy goes there?
Get serious.
A.D. Moyer. If you're serious about what you do, and serious about doing it right.
For 50 years, the law firm of O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei has been committed to the service of our clients. In addition to our practice of general law, we also perform various professional functions, such as advisor, advocate, negotiator, and intermediary between clients and evaluator. Through the years, the firm has become the largest in Western Montgomery County, employing the latest legal technology to meet our clients' needs. Visit our website where you'll find helpful guides and tours for various aspects of the law. O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, your full-service law firm.
When you want the best deals on new and used Chevrolets, the only place to go is Jerry Dames Chevrolet in downtown Pottstown. We have an incredible selection with new vehicles arriving every day. And when it comes to price, we won't be undersold. That's right, we'll meet or beat any deal.
Right now, save big with a $3,000 rebate or 0% GMEC financing on all Impalas and Malibus. Don't miss this incredible deal.
This is an event you don't want to miss. Jerry Dames Chevrolet in downtown Pottstown, a trusted family tradition.
What's better than one Bob? How about